What's up, fam? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know this does not work. So I'm curious. This is me asking you because you guys know everything that I do. What I want to know is, what are you doing to fill your time on a Sunday afternoon without football? Me, I have got a lot of work. And, we got the brick, the legacy stones that we're doing for the walkway. And my buddy Derek from Megabytes, I sent him the brick and the pictures and all that to get added to my website. But Karen's been on vacation. So she's back from vacation and she'll get it added this week. And I said to him, "What's vacation?" He said, "That's when you get paid." He said, no. He said, "It's like when you tailgate." I said, "Like when I tailgate?" I said, "You mean when I spend a week getting all the stuff out the attic, my tables, my coolers, and my canopies, my extra grilling equipment, get all that stuff out, take inventory of it, get it all cleaned up. I've got I've got things like, I got so much stuff up there, it's not even funny. But I have like it goes into your truck hitch, a TV mount. Yeah, so you can mount your TV on there. And, oh my God. You know what? I know what I need. Actually, Mike, we were just talking about this. The new F-150 Lightning. Check this out. Okay, now it's a chunk of change. But this mother humper, they have some options like enough power to power your house for 3 days from your car. It has 9 outlets in it. Let me say it again. It's got 9 outlets. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, we can go renovate a house and be able to power all of our tools. At least charge up our chargers.
Yeah, you got the money for it.
Well, but think about it, though. Okay, this is what I was trying to explain to you. See, this is where I learned something.
No, what they call them? They call people like me a broke ass.
Well, I'm broke ass too, but see, you got the reason why you got to figure out why we broke ass. Okay, so when I had Big Red, I love Big Red. When I bought it, it was like $30,000, gasoline engine in it.
You can go,
I didn't want to buy the diesel one because it was $6,000 more. But the diesel one gets about 10 miles more a gallon.
Well, I can just call Jay and go visit her.
Yeah, okay. But I figured since I put almost 300,000 miles on it, that I spent about 90,000 in gas. So if I have an electric car, unless it sucks down a whole lot of electricity and makes my electric bill go up, right now I spend about 400 plus a month on gas. So if I'm not spending the money on gas and have to pay it towards the car payment, well, then at least I'll make it out. But think about it. Hey, Mike, if we went to a tailgate and we had 9 electrical outlets, that's the DJ booth, that's the TV, that's, hell, we can have some fans out there.
What about your RV?
Well, okay, an RV would.
That RV would do the same. And
that's why he's here, because I go, let's go buy a pickup truck so I can have electricity.
Yeah, but you know, like,
it's $55,000.
You know what an RV has that?
It's like buy a generator.
No, you know what an RV has?
A bathroom.
That's right, and you can cook one. But the main
and more
thing
space.
The main thing is it has a bathroom.
Yeah, it's got a shower for when we get beefy. But anyway,
I mean, it just depends on what you.
That would be kind of cool. So I said to him, though, back to the vacation part, I said, so. And then I go to Restaurant Depot and I spend a bunch of money buying like pork shoulders and hamburger patties, and I spent like 2 days prepping food and all that. I said, that's a vacation?
Who said that?
Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Because he said that Karen's going to get the brick put on the website. She's back from vacation, and I said, what's a vacation? I don't know what a vacation is. Okay,
I thought going to a game was a vacation.
Well, that's work for me. Shoot, when you when you're getting all the work and stuff to take care of 400 people up, 400 other people.
Yeah, but
Maybe it'll be 600 people at FedEx this year.
Well, it's doing what you love work.
That's what they say. If you love what you're doing. Okay, I got the other base out there, prime too. So
a small one.
we're actually here building. I've got the shop's a mess. It's a mess because I got so much stuff in here. I had somebody ordered a big butcher block. I got that in there right now.
Have that out tomorrow.
I've got an elderly gentleman who's super tall, who has some chairs. Has his chair. It's hard for him to get out. So I made actually some feet, extension ones that slid onto his other chair, which is made a little taller. So it's kind of like when you get the handicapped toilets that are higher up. They're easy to get off, and I got all of the comfort height toilets in my house. So he's got a chair that's down there that's got feet that are kind of tapered and all that. So I've made like these extension pieces for it, and I can take a lag bolt and actually bolt all the way through there. So this actually has tongue oil on it, because that's what the finish is. That's where I got all the dust, all the daggone cloth. I need to get cheesecloth, damn it. Didn't have any cheesecloth, didn't have time to go out and get any, so I used the regular one, but I can see I've got that on there. So I've got those made, so early in the morning we'll spend 3 hours driving down there for me to spend 30 minutes putting those on, but it'll help my buddy out. I've got the last big football over there being painted for a beer mug that I got the other day. So
I thought you had 2 of them.
To what?
You ever have a hat rack too?
The hat rack's out there plain black. That's the beer mug one. So that's blue and silver and blue.
Wait. Someone ordered a beer mug?
Huh? Yeah.
We haven't had those in like months.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants that Philly 500. And then I need to do some more laces. And then
Where's me a small one?
I called myself being smart, and I made lots of. It's already out there painted.
Where's me one of these painted with?
Okay, so I called myself smart, and I said I'm gonna go ahead and just make me a bunch of the small Joe Bardis, and be ahead. Problem is
are sounding like hotcakes right now.
People want them 2 colors, and if you're trying, or multiple colors, so it's like a 2-faced football,
yes, these are
and then like a white base. Well, the problem is trying to cut all that detail. It's a pain in the ass. It's easier to go ahead and do it. So
it's like 2 pieces.
It's You see over here, Mike's got the football. It's what?
I don't know if it's or not.
So he's got the football. This was all blue.
They want blue and silver.
So what, the base silver? Oh.
Yes, you can paint it the other. That's why I said you could paint it the color.
Oh, okay. All right. So I got it. Okay.
I mean,
so it'll be a blue football with the silver base.
Yes,
but we've had a couple that have been, 2-faced football in white base.
No.
But see, you need 2 white bases though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
for these 2.
All right. So that's one of the white
bases. I need a small one for that one.
The other. Okay. So.
But see, blame Mike J for that, because.
Thank you, Mike J.
The other guys, they never ordered that one until you saw it bad in the video.
Okay, so you need just the silver base
For that one.
Right. See, and that's where we got that, and then we got 2 big Joe Bardi ones that are there, and then we got a hat rack. So that's my Sunday in here, and of course, doing videos. So my daughter just sent me a text and said it got hot today. Yeah, it got hot today, and a lot of cicadas and stuff in there. So that's what I'm doing today. What are you doing on Sunday while we're waiting for football season? We were watching Philly 500. It's amazing how many times he has references to Mark Holmes.
So he was talking about some players. He said something, and he's like, Mark Holmes, and just holler carried on.
He's like, Mark Holmes keto diet or something. I was like,
no, he was referring to a player that sounded like keto. His last name, so they put you on it. Keto Mark Holmes. It's like, what?
And you know what's sad though? You see, now I understand. No. Some of you Eagle fans, I got blocked on Mark Holmes' channel, man. He's a jackass and stuff. So he didn't do nothing. And I go in there, and I understand now why some of you guys get blocked. Because you're jackasses.
Someone on his stream said this ain't a Philly 500 live stream unless you reference Mark Holmes.
Yeah, I'm right. It's not a Philly live stream unless you reference Mark Holmes. But I mean, this person literally was just like, Mark Holmes is the and all that, and it's like, and that's why he's on here. It's like, me and Philly 500, believe it or not, are actually friends.
No, but that's two separate people.
Now I hate the Eagles and his team and all that, but we're okay, you know, with each other. We kid because we're cool with each other. This shit ain't real. This hate that you guys, y'all take that stuff to another level. Y'all some crazy.
And we're so cool.
Yeah. I mean, the New York State Giant fan, we had lunch together. You know, so I mean, come on, man. It's a friendly rivalry. All right. Leave in the comments what you doing today while you waiting for football season. Damn, it's a lot of work. Just let me show you guys again. Okay, you see all the stuff up here that's being painted. You see over here the footballs that I put together right there for the big Joe Bardies. You see right next to that is the base for the smaller Joe Bardies. You see some of the Joe Bardies here, bases that are glued up, waiting for those to dry. You see the cross sections here for the okay. Now I don't know that Richard watches all the time, so this might be, you know, he probably won't see this, but he sent me a text message. Richard is a Steelers fan. He's been on my channel a few times. We went to the trip up to Deep Creek together, you know, the couples trip. He's got a 85-inch TV, and the base that he has for it is a little short because the TV is like right on the edges. He's like, because Richard's got a real deep heart. Yo, Mark, I need you to build me a base, and he said I want you to be creative with it. So the base isn't real tall, but it's got, you know, its PlayStation and the cable boxes and all that stuff on shelves, and it's open. And I was sitting there thinking, this would be cool. Now, he's a Steeler fan. So what I would do is I would take some of the footballs, right? The footballs, and I'll paint those Steeler yellow. So I have one on this side, one on this side. And then the shelves in between would be black, Steeler black, okay? And what I would do is I would actually do, because I'm assuming it's going to be probably about 4 feet, but I would have the shelves be cut with that radius, kind of like a football. So those are stacked up on there as well. And then put a white lace on the outside of those, and then of course the base on top of it. Now it'll have extra support on the back end of it, so you're supporting the upper shelf, and then of course the football would be upright to support the front of it. But that would be really, really cool. And in fact, that might be one of those things that it's like the Joe Bardi, that people be like, oh man, I need one of those.
We need to build.
The problem would be is shipping it though.
He's got to build like IKEA furniture to save on the shipping.
I ain't trying to do that to people.
You know what I mean? Something that they got to put together.
Well, I could do it with the pocket holes. You know, so that way they can put the pocket holes.
I'm not saying make
because,
it cheap like
well, no. But I could make it so you got the football end pieces, and I dado those out for the shelves to go in, and then you have the pocket holes underneath of it to put the screws in.
Yeah, all you do is make a video.
So you put those in.
So people know how to put it together.
Yeah, it could be done. It would be harder, but it would still be pretty heavy though, because you're still talking about solid.
It'll actually be cheaper because of the size of the box to get the ship.
It'd still probably be about a 4 foot,
well, if people don't,
4 foot by 6 inch thick box.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, though, it would be cheaper because of the size of the box. But people don't mind paying the shipping. I don't see why there's a problem to make it.
Yeah, but I'd have to figure out how to make it so it comes apart. But I tell you what,
figure it out.
If we were, here's the thing, you know, when you buy stuff from IKEA, the reality is it's one location IKEA stuff. Because most of it's particle board, and you got all this, you know, if you get a big piece like that particle board, it's going to come apart. What I'm going to do, see this? These are actually pine. These are actually laminated pines. This is what I use for, this has been cross-grained, so that's why it broke easy. And that's where you see in the karate things, everybody's like, hi-ya! Okay, and they break it. It's because they're breaking it at the grain. It's not that hard. Now, if I go ahead and have the long grain here, let's see you break that. That shit'll hurt, because that ain't gonna break that easy. This breaks easy. Yeah, I can do that. But build it out of these pine boards like that, yeah, that'll last. That you'd be able to take apart, move it, and put it someplace else. Unlike that IKEA stuff. But let me shut up before I get sued by IKEA. They got a lot more money and a lot more lawyers than I do. Anyway, hope you all are having a great Sunday. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and yeah, keep doing what we're doing. Be safe out there.